My grandma's part of our thing, and she's Lakota, and she knows all the traditional culture and stuff.
We'd all be helping each other.
You mean your grandma would let me interview her and teach me about Lakota culture? With you guys, really?
Yeah, we'd be a team.
Oh, you think she'd teach me how to dance?
Actually, funny thing, our presentation is all about dancing.
I'm Larissa Fasthorse, and I'm the writer of Teaching Disco Square Dancing to Our Elders.
A class presentation.
Bye, Amanda!
So I keep thinking I shouldn't say this, but I had the deadline for Native Voices. I really wanted to submit something, so I really believe in what Native Voices is doing and the kind of work they're trying to do. And I had no clue, because I had a lot of writing projects going on at the time, and I had no idea what to write about, so I went to the library. I wandered around nonfiction. I grabbed random books off the shelves that had weird titles until I had this basket full of like 50 books, and I couldn't drag them any farther, and I sat down, I started sorting, and I thought, oh my gosh, can you imagine if you got some of these titles like as a book report or a class presentation assignment or something, and that was born.
Tell me how doing a presentation on do-it-yourself disco dancing can't be lame. And then combine it with, what did you get?
Teaching square dancing to senior citizens.
Then I went through with purpose, like finding my favorite books in the library and thought, what if you got this one and this one and this one? You had to put them together, and then how would that work in a story about contemporary Native American kids and dealing with different contemporary issues that were really close to me. The easiest one was Amanda, because she's me, which I shouldn't say. But I mean, she started with a lot of things that I went through as far as being adopted, being half Lakota, half white, being a klutz, being an outcast, just a lot of things I went through and that I've always kind of wanted to express for kids as far as showing them another path through those middle school years. And then Martin and Kenny are both based on kids I know. They're really a compilation of different kids I've known that have had the same issues or the same difficulties that these kids had. And then Grandma is just the grandma I always wanted.
I don't think my poor old eyes can read this thing.
No one likes a sarcastic grandma.
I've got idle TiVo. Call me when you've done your work.
There's kind of a tradition of children's theater many times being just either educational or just pure fun entertainment, and I think Brian Davidson called it rainbow and unicorn theater, which is okay, that's fine, it's got its place. I really, when I was a kid, it mattered to me to have things that were smarter, the things that made me think, things that let me see other lives that weren't like my own and made me wonder and care about those lives. And then it's also important for me to see kids here that, don't have rainbow and unicorn lives, that have had a lot of difficulties and would like to see themselves on stage. And it's really important. I've had a lot of really moving experiences just with this play already, with kids coming up to me saying, it's the first time I feel like I'm not the only one. I didn't know that there were other people going through this.
What about social services? They can find you a place to stay.
They'll put me in foster care. I'm not doing that again.
But you can't sleep on the kiddie bridge. You have to tell someone.
I just did. And you said you wouldn't tell.
But this is serious.
No kidding. I'm the one sleeping in the park.